Available now on DVD from Wild Eye Releasing is the 2013 horror film House Call. This is a story about a young girl. I say young girl, probably in her late teens, early 20s, and her young brother, who's probably 10 or under, are home alone. Their parents are off doing something they've left strict orders not to be disturbed, and the little boy is sick. And what does she do? So she calls her. I'm not going to give you the whole plot. She calls her family doctor and asks him if he will make a titular house call, and he reluctantly agrees. And unbeknownst to everybody involved in the story that I've told you about so far, there are two bad guy criminal thieves sitting in a van outside the house who are planning to rob the house, and they take out the doc. They don't take him out to the ball game. They don't take him out for burgers. They take him. It's not good. So they break into the house. The kids are in hiding. The bad guys are not aware that there is anybody in the house, but eventually it becomes known to the bad guys that there are kids in the house. There are witnesses in the house, and it can't go anywhere good from there. So this is a very small film, very tiny independent film, shot on video. This fairly amateur cast for the most part. Parrish, Randall plays the head bad guy. I think he was probably the best actor in the film, and based on a short story by horror novelist Ty Schwamberger, and it was competently made. I will say that it was very well shot. It was very well edited. I just have a problem with anything that's shot on video. No beef with anybody who shoots something on video. Sometimes that's the only way you're going to get something made affordably. Film is expensive, and most things are technically shot on video these days. It's just video processed to look like film, but this looked like video to me. So when I see that, again, no offense to the filmmakers, when I see that, my brain registers that as cheap. I've always felt that way back in the days of home video, VHS video, when you were renting movies at the video store and you would pop some cheap horror movie in, and it would be shot on somebody's camcorder or home video, and you'd be like, there's something about it. It looks too real. It removes that dreamlike, otherworldly distance between you and the film that you're watching, to me at least, when something is shot on video. I can't take it as seriously, generously. I've seen very good things that were shot on video, but it always immediately it makes it seems more or less real at the same time, if that makes any sense. It seems like everybody is acting and are not characters that I'm watching. Not helped by the fact that a lot of the acting in this is pretty amateurish, so I just couldn't get into it. So I don't know what the original short story was like. I'd be curious to read it to see what that was like. A lot of the dialogue at times felt improvised, and that always kind of puts me off too, because it seems like the actors don't even know what they're going to talk about. I watched this on a very large TV. Not bragging, I just happened to watch this on a very large TV. And I don't know if it was the copy I had or if it's the nature of the quality of the original video or the encode on this disc, but it looked pretty garbagey on the TV I was looking at. A lot of artifacting and pixelation and things like that. I don't know if that was the master they had to work with or what it was, but that was kind of distracting to me too. So I respect... Having said that I really didn't enjoy the movie very much, I respect the filmmakers for getting it done. I dabbled in the fringes of production long ago, and I know how much it takes to get a film made, even a short film made. To get a feature made, a 90 or 70-minute movie, to get that made and in front of people's eyes and released on home video, which to me makes it legit. Tip of the hat to director Michelle Henderson on that, and the people who made this movie, because it's getting seen by people. It's out there for purchase. That's very, very cool. A lot of films never go anywhere. A lot of films never go any farther than a film festival. This is out there for people to see. It's out there. It's a real disc. It's got a cover, which you've getting glare on that. There you go. House Call. It's cool that this is out there. It wasn't for me. So available now on DVD from Wild Eye Releasing is House Call.